if I almost drowned? No? Oh, Artie, you are in for the surprise of your life. Life, I tell you. So, I like to call it the day Jet, the red-tailed fox, almost drowned. How to start? Well, it was one day, it was a very cold, miserable, cold, hungry day. I met my first mouse. Did I tell you how cold it was? It makes sense because it was a winter morning, about late January, and the whole forest was covered, I tell you, in a giant thick blanket of pale white snow. Why am I exaggerating? I see this every single winter. I pranced in the snow, having a joyous time. And then I kind of heard something. I heard a slight from the depths of the snow. My ears perked up. Then they were listening hard, as they always are, I think. And I leapt at the soft ground, making a deep hole into the rodent's tunnels where my prey lay trembling, ready for me to sink my teeth into it. It wasn't daring to even move. I clawed deeper and deeper and deeper into the snow, and I found the little gray cowering rodent ready to sink my fangs into... Hey! It escaped! I turned and followed the noise, diving this time with a bit more confidence in my mind. But I well, the this part, I definitely, totally didn't mess it up. You know? Did roll me twice. Maybe. One last time I dove, my fangs searching for flesh. Yes! I caught it! For the first time! I mean, not the first time, okay. Well, as my happy teeth clamped down, the mouse took one last frantic jump and escaped from my sharp fangs, bolting into the fluffy snow, and it went up a tree, and I couldn't get it. I didn't know what to do. And then I realized it was cornered. Even though it had escaped me, it had nowhere to go. I peered up into the tree, and I was like, "You're a little fool. You're never getting down from there. I'm going to get you." And then I noticed that there were two big, medium birds sitting up there in the tree. And you know who they were? Freddie and Amanda, my two least favorite owls. And if you know me well, you know that they're my least favorite animals too. They didn't notice the mouse. I really had to act fast because they were going to chomp it up before I could even get a touch at it. So, thinking quickly, I leapt at the tree branch and sent the little rodent flying into the air. And I saw it. It happened and it collided into the snow. It was right at the edge of an icy pond. And how could I see it so clearly? It's almost as if I was, because I was flying through the air. I had flung myself up. Congratulations, Jet. You just got yourself flung up into the air. A new achievement. And I'm coming down, and I landed. I'm sitting right next to the mouse. I looked at it, ready to pounce, when the ice broke beneath us. My nice scarlet fur became wet and matted. And my nose, it burned from the water. I stared at the little creature. It was sinking to its certain doom. And so I took pity. I thought about everything that had happened today. My heart twisted. And then I looked up and I realized there was 2 feet of ice above my head. I wasn't living. And so I decided to save another life. I dove down to grab the mouse. I picked it up in my mouth and flung it to the surface of the water. It was the first time purposefully missing it. It leapt up on top of the ice sheet, and something took its heart. Not sure if it was an angel or maybe the coyote god. I knew him very well. He was a great guy. Created the Big Dipper and everything. Neat. Awesome guy. And then the mouse pulled that sheet of ice aside for my bigger form to surface. It was a nice mousey. It was kind of nice. Yeah. Once I surfaced, the mouse looked at me like I was crazy and I totally hadn't saved its life. And then it began to bolt. It started running. And then, as it skidded to a halt, two familiar feathery shapes floated onto a log in front of me and the mouse. And so what I did, what did I do again? Oh, right. I totally remember. I wrapped my tail around the mouse protectively and growled until the big birds left. Genius idea. And then, to save the rest of my life and my reputation, I looked at the mouse and said, "Never happened." And it was a response. And then it ran away into the vast snow-covered forest, never to be seen again. I'm hungry. Go get me some food, Artie.